I have an opportunity to be anywhere between third and fifth if I battle hard tonight, which is good for an Arnold Classic. Yeah, like John De La Rosa, me and Raf are in the middle of that second call out, and obviously they're both very good. So now it's just one more round of just trying to pose and move up a bit, because I managed to move from the outside in, because I was unfortunate on the call out because I was on the end of the call out, and that doesn't ever really help because angle wise the judges don't really get to see much. So it was really good when they moved me in, because then it helped. So finished in a good spot. It's a shame they're not comparing anyone to Hardy and Samson. They've got him as a 2 call out, which I know Steve likes to do because it's really good for like the audience and they like love it. It's like a battle, but it'd be nice to see like a top 5 call out and then shuffle around, because you never know, you might be able to hit 3 poses better than the next man and move around. But maybe they'll do something tonight. I don't know. I think right now though, the way that Steve's judging it, it's just like Samson and Hardy give the entertainment, the crowd what they want, and then again I think the problem with where I'm at is you could move down or up, so you need to be trying to do hard. Like you can't go in there and be a pussy. You got to tonight train as hard and work as hard as you did yesterday, because if you don't, then you can slip and be that guy who gets moved out. So just trying to make sure. I'll be honest with you guys, like the only person's brain I already pinched for the last couple of weeks before the show, because I was in Dallas, was Branch, and Branch said it really makes a difference. So I'm willing to try, and I've never really done that since I was a junior. When I was a junior, I used to do it all the time. I used to dry out hard for 2 days, because we used to have a 2-day nationals, and I would happily do it. So it's just ever since I got bigger, like some people are like, oh, you need to drink water and all this. So Branch said have some water with each meal today versus yesterday, but just like a couple of sips. So I'll eat this and then I'll have a couple of sips just to facilitate like the uptake, hopefully the transport, because obviously carbohydrates need some fluid to go somewhere. But yeah, I'm just going to play that game, because unless you do something fully through, like you don't know if it worked or not. So you know, it's either going to work or not. And I was pretty happy with yesterday. I feel like I had just been a bit drier. I was a bit sweaty backstage, but then again everybody was sweating, and the heat of the lights kind of, even if you're bone dry, the heat of the lights can still make you sweat when you feel like you've got no sweat left. So I just hope that another day of like this, that I'm even more dried out, that it's actually hard to sweat, because that'd be great, because then when you pose you don't slip or whatnot. So yeah, so the plan today, really just like every sort of 2.5 hours just eat rice. There's no protein needed now. I did have some fats in my meals yesterday, like olive oil and that, but I've pulled them today because I just want to have pure carbohydrate, just so it digests, there's nothing slowing it down, and just keep a good amount of salt in there, and that's it really. Get a little touch up of a tan, not till late, anywhere between 3 and 5, which is over where the other hotel is, which is cool because I've got a room there as well. So it's really just a chill day. I'll probably be like laying on here most of the day, just letting the food go down, because we popped to Kroger earlier just to get some bagels, and even that took it out of me. I was like, whoa, because there's just nothing left in you, is there? So you feel like a pussy for saying that, because you're eating a lot, but it's fluid. You don't realise how much water has an impact on energy. So I'm just trying to preserve some energy for tonight, because yesterday kicked my ass, and I want to have enough in me tonight to at least battle and finish in a position that, you know, I'm happy with. So we'll see how it goes. Just trying to be considerate of yourself. Like I'm trying to be appreciative of why I'm here and how I'm here, because it's very easy to sit in this room and be like, I got home last night and it's like I've done the show and I'm kind of not moody, but I obviously really want to do well. Like, and you set yourself a goal, and it doesn't matter even if your goal exceeds, like you can do better than your goal, but if you feel like you still want to do better, I don't know, there's this weird feeling of just, it's not over till it's over. So I'm sitting here and I said to Yannicka, like, she's like really positive, and I'm like, yeah, it's not done yet though, it's not done yet though. And I always get like that over these kind of contests, especially the big ones. But you know, I said to Yannick earlier, like, I'll come to Kroger as well to get some fresh air, move around like it's a normal day. The best days in your life are the days where you don't overthink. The best days in your life are the ones where you get on your feet and you go outside and you get some fresh air and you let time pass naturally in its own pace. You don't sit there and wait for it to pass. It's so easy to sit in a room and look at a clock and be like, next thing, next thing, next thing. So, you know, you guys being here is great, because it's like, it just allows time to move in its own pace rather than me dictate and determine how long time takes to pass. So with that being said, going back, the prep was like that. The prep was just wake up and don't think too far ahead. Think about now and allow for now to be what it is. And, you know, you have things to do. Do what you need to do. Don't sit and think about what you have to do tomorrow, because today has plenty of things to do, so enjoy it. I was like that on stage. I was on stage last night, and there was a moment where it kind of overwhelmed me a little bit. I was like a bit like backstage, like, I don't know how I feel. John De La Rosa said, how you feeling? I said, I don't really know. And I just took a few breaths. I was like, Jay, you're here. There's people in the audience. Like, it's now. It's now. So I just said, calm down, breathe, go out there and just don't rush and enjoy yourself. And that's the theme of this entire prep is don't rush, enjoy yourself. Even when I've been in a gym training, sometimes you feel, oh, I've been in here too long. I should be back home now by now doing whatever. No. If you're in the gym and you're training, you're obviously having a good time. So then don't cut it short. Just do what you're doing. Same thing if you're out and about in town having a coffee. Don't feel like, oh, I have to hurry up. Like, I'm just not hurrying up. That's basically where I am in my life right now. Just trying not to rush because, dude, like, without getting too philosophical, this is your lifespan, and if you're trying to speed things up, you're only burning the candle, aren't you? So, just trying to enjoy myself. But I'm very appreciative. I got off stage last night, and there was people that wanted a picture and stuff, and I'll always find the energy to say thank you and that. And in my head, I know that's the best I've ever been. Mm-hmm. But I'm a bodybuilder, and I care about being better and better and better. So just have to remember, like, this is the best you've ever been. What you did this last year, taking that time, has worked. So just enjoy it, man. You can't control anybody else. Like, there's great bodybuilders there you might not get really compared to. So just do what you can do. For you to really enjoy something, normally you just have to feel like you've done your best, because then you can let your shoulders relax. I think if you come into something and feel like you've made mistakes, then that's when you won't enjoy it, because then you're like, oh, I could have been better. But I think I've made all the right calls. So, 80% of me relaxed, 20% of me stressed. It's a pretty good ratio. So I was on stage yesterday, and the majority of how I felt is way better than previous shows. So I'll take that. I've been at like Olympias, and I've stood there and I've been like, no, straight away. I'm like, it's over. It's over. I've done something wrong in this preparation. It wasn't today, it wasn't yesterday, it's the lead up. So with this one, there's definitely a better feeling. So we'll just see, man. I've got another show obviously in 2 weeks as well. But this isn't done yet. We're going to eat more rice. And like I say, I'm going to go out there tonight, and everything I've said today, I'm going to enforce even more and take my time and just pose and don't rush, and don't feel obligated to get on the stage and get off the stage because you're taking up anyone's time, because that's your time. No one else is going to... I was watching Huddy because he's performing, he's number 7. I'm like, he's milking it, so do the same. Like, obviously I'm not as confident as Huddy because he's won an Olympia, and he's like, I don't know, he's been doing this a long, long time, so I wish I had that kind of level of confidence, but it'll come in time, and if you spend the time on stage to build it, it'll come. So it's important to do the practice that makes you feel more confident. So the practice is actually the stage. So tonight, the same thing, posing routine. Is it going to be the best? Am I the best posing person in the routine? No, but I'll hit my shots really freaking well, and I'll hold them, and I'll let the judges see them, and hopefully, some of the audience gets behind it, and there'll be a good song playing, and you're on the Arnold stage, and then it'll be the final comparison. So yeah, that's how that's going to go. What do you think, Jennifer?
I agree with everything you say. I'm going to remind you of what you just said later today.
That's it. Sometimes you just need people around you as well to remind you, because it can be a little bit overwhelming. One thing I am keen as well on is I'm just making sure that all my friends that are competing in this show, I've made sure to say to them, you look amazing. Like I said to Hakim yesterday, I said, really surprised me of how good you look. He's had shoulder surgery, and he's come out of that and looks amazing. I thought he looked, incredible. John De La Rosa tore his left bicep last year. He looks really freaking good. Everybody looks really good. So it's not a slack show at all. Everybody here is pretty much on point in their own way and in the best of what they are. It's just a lot of different bodies at the end of the day. So, what do you like? What do you prefer? You can stand 2 people next to each other, and they can both be equally quality, but one has a different structure, and you might prefer one to the other. So that's another thing. Don't get too hard on yourself about that, because you can only really represent what you are. So I'm there to represent me. Someone that goes in the gym and just barbell rows and gets a bit gritty, and the hard workers. Someone said it after the stage. I went, "You represent the hard workers." So I was like, appreciate it, man.